Well, hello again. Thank you very much for joining me here this evening, or if it's morning where you are, morning or afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you're having a good day or that it is at least getting better. I am streaming now from the Skizzlecraft SMP Minecraft server, and my name is RedWolf416, but you can call me Red. Thank you for joining me. I know for the last few sessions I've been working a lot on this build and the end is getting close. You can see that I've switched up the stairs here, and I do need to build a balcony out here on this level, but one of the things I really want to work on today, didn't know I messed up those stairs there. I will have to fix that. One of the things I want to work on today is actually making this more of a common room or a pub or public house. And then up here, we've got a little bit more decorating to do in the inn portion of it, along with building this balcony up here. The other thing that I really want to do is down here, I have my little secret hideaway basement that I got to get to by moving those trapdoors and crouching. I can come into this space. I want to be able to finish out the walls. But one thing I really want to do is I want to change the way I enter into here. So before we get going on all that stuff, one of the things I need to do is I need to go shopping. I have been collecting resources in the resource world, and it is time for me to find out how much I got using my fortune pick. So let's get some of these resources here and see what we got. And of course, naturally, it would be raining. Let's see here. Where is a good place to build this tower up? Let's go right over here. And I think we'll just make it a 2x2 and work our way all the way up. I think we will do the diamonds first. I'm sure that is what everybody is most interested in. That is what I am most interested in, is finding out how many diamonds I have, because that determines what I can buy. So a few things that I want to get. I want to get a calibrated sculk sensor. I want to get some sticky pistons. I want to get copper bulbs if there are any for sale. I really haven't checked out the shopping district that much because up until now I haven't really had any diamonds. So now I can actually have diamonds and I can go see what is available. Oh, yes, that's it. Time to start figuring out how many diamonds I ended up with. Now, for those of you who have not seen me streaming from the Skizzlecraft server before, or don't know anything about how this server works, what we have here, in an effort to prevent completely decimating the overworld where we have lots of people playing, we are not actually allowed to mine resources in this main overworld. We have a multiverse set up with some portals here in spawn. There's a castle right over there that I can show you in a little bit, but there are some special portals that we can go through that will take us to an entirely different Minecraft world where there's basically no holds barred on collecting resources there. So you can mine to your heart's content, get as many diamonds as you want. It's just kind of a first come, first serve basis. All right, let's go see how many diamonds we got. So all in all, we ended up with 4 stacks, 4 1/4 stacks. That is pretty darn good. Let's see how many blocks that makes. Let's just do a search here. I am very happy with that. 30 diamond blocks and some change. That is very good. So now let's check out the gold and then the redstone. So I have a lot of redstone, but I am not much of a redstoner. It's not that I don't like it. I actually think it's really awesome. I don't understand it a lot of the time. Sorry, I gotta adjust my mic here. Okay, I hope those levels are okay for everyone. I don't understand it, but I have been going through some tutorials, trying to learn some stuff. One of the things that I want to do is I want to use a sculk sensor so that I can, or a calibrated sculk sensor, so that then I can program a door to open only with certain sound levels. And then I want that door to use a double piston extender down into that secret basement there, which, since I'm telling you all about it, I guess it's not that secret, but it's still something fun that I like to include in my build. This tower is going to be considerably higher than the diamond tower. Also, I'm going to just do something really quick. Let's... Alright. Just seeing what the other folks on the server are doing. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a little distraction again and go play a game. I don't know. One of the things I would like to do, though, is I would like to make significant progress. And then on this build here, which we have been making significant progress. I would like to get a lot done tonight, and then I am thinking I might take you all out to see my base claim, which is not much to look at since there is not anything built there, but it might be worth a trip out there. It's a little ways out there, so you can see the desert that I am going to be calling home once I have finished my spawn village build. Yeah, I knew this tower was going to be tall, so that's why I kept my wings on. All right, here goes. One of the other things I'm going to need to find for this double piston extender door that I want to do is I need to see if there are any copper bulbs for sale. If there are not any copper bulbs, hopefully there are blaze rods, which is part of the recipe for copper bulbs. The nice thing about a copper bulb is you can turn it on with a button and it will stay turned on even when the button pops back up. Which means... Oh, and you can also destroy the button that is attached to it. Ooh. I hope there isn't a skeleton trap somewhere. So the bulb will stay illuminated even if you take the button off, which is really neat because it used to be that you had to do some kind of complicated wiring. Well, for someone who doesn't know redstone, it was complicated to me to do what's called a T flip-flop. Basically where you could push a button to have something toggle on and off. You don't need that anymore. You only need the one block, the copper bulb. And that is something I'm going to need for my door. Oh good, somebody slept. Took away the thunderstorm, took away the night. I can just keep mining from up here. Alright, well that is quite a bit of redstone I've got there on my hotbar. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I have room in my chest for all of that. Let us see here. Just for kicks and giggles. What did we end up with here? We ended up with 18, 23 and a quarter stacks of redstone dust. Which translates to over 2.5 stacks of redstone blocks. I like it. I am going to have to find some more lapis. That is going to be a major component of my build as a decorative block, actually, when I get to my base claim. Let's plop this in the ender chest. And let us go shopping. Okay, so first, there are a ton of stores here. I gotta figure out where the stores are that I need, and that's what these books are for. Potion, bones, and bling. No, croak and slime, bizarre assorted items, maybe? High mesa goods. Pink and roots, no. Not sure what that one is up there, but fly juice and bait. No. Canadian shop. Leads and things. I don't think that this is the direction that I need to be going. Nitron rockets coming soon. Let's take this back to page 1. Get done. That was in the north direction. Let's try going in the west direction here. See what's along this cardinal direction. Prismarine, that would be good because I have a Heart of the Sea that I converted into a conduit. So that would be good to get. Privateer yard sale, sculk items. Okay, I think I'm liking this direction. Other goods. Wings. Need redstone is what I need. Okay, well let's go down here. The prismarine and the... Let me just go ahead and get my treasure chest out. The prismarine and the shulkers are what I... Or not shulkers, sculk is what I'm looking for. Alright, I have a couple of ender chests already. I don't think I need that. Coming soon. That looks like that's end related. Skulking about. Here we go. Beggar's Den condemned. Oh, let's see here. Said check out the basement. Oh. Oh, geez, that startled me. He has that with no AI, thank goodness. We'll restock soon. How do you make a calibrated sculk sensor anyway? Let's find a crafting table. Can't remember the recipe. Oh, I didn't know you could have chests that don't open. Alright. Well, that was silly of me to not bring a crafting table. So I need amethyst and a sculk sensor. So let's go get a sculk sensor. Let's not forget to pick up the treasure box. Alright. Oh, 3 diamond blocks. Silence armor and ward armor. Alright, well, let's just get one of these for now. And I guess I need to find some amethyst. I could go to the resource world. I know where there's a geode. But let's just see what they have here. Yeah. What else was I getting down here? I'm already forgetting what I was coming here to get. Dragon's Cauldron. Glass. Well, what do you have? Oh, Rendog's head and Cub fan. Oh, all sold out. That's too bad. Wooden Wonderland. What is this? Alright. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that book. I don't remember what I was getting out here. I know I'm gonna kick myself when I read the book and I remember what I was getting. No. I got the sculk. Where's Marine? 806-2927. 806. Wow. Oh. It's this thing. 1 diamond per stack. Ah. No? Is it you, kitty? You're the kitty. Oh, it's empty. Alright, I will ask others if they have any. Prismarine. Alright, well, we still need to find blaze rods or copper bulbs. So let's see what is in the southerly direction here. Oh. Redstone surplus, 845, 3002. I believe it would be the redstone logo. Nothing. All right. Then time to go back and see if there's something that has to do with blazes. Redstone parts and services, not really. Okay, I guess we gotta check the easterly direction. trims, wool, bee products, mushrooms, custom skins, enchanted books, luxury goods. Well, I'm not finding what I want. Let's see if there's anything nether related. This is an interesting build. Well, looks like I am going to have to ask around. Or, I believe there is a blaze farm. Let's, what is this? Let's perhaps find our way back to the center. And we will just have to check out some of the farms that we have. Let's put that in there and that in there. Let's get a few more rockets while we're at it. Seems we're doing a lot more flying around than I expected. Oh, I thought I lost something in the trash can there. Alright. We are going to have to go to a couple of places. We have some more cardinal directions we need to look at. There's a Wither Skull farm. That is not what I need. See, it's taking longer than I hoped it would. Got a little too quick there. Okay, industrial district, shopping district, Guardian Farm. Guardian Farm is a place where I could get some prismarine. Let's go to 348. Hey, Israel Jewel. Sorry I didn't notice you earlier. How's it going? I am doing well. I am just trying to gather some resources to complete a little bit of a secret basement under my spawn village build. And I am looking for the Guardian Farm, and I think I flew too far. Probably this one. I didn't bring my sword with me. I don't know how the farm works. We'll just see what's going on here. Pre-crafted, please take. Certainly. Please, and thank you. Okay. I think, so the rule around here is that if you take something from the farms, please do some AFK time there so you can rebuild supplies. There was a lot there, so I'm not too worried about it, but I will off camera come back and do a bit of AFK time to help build some of that back, just to make sure there are enough resources for everybody playing on here. Next up, we need to see if this is also the direction for the Blaze farm. It is not. We're gonna go to the next one, west. I am still learning my way around the server here. I've only been on this server for about a month, maybe a little bit less. Ooh, well, I hope the Blaze farm is coming up soon. Blaze farm, 376. So the reason I am going to the Blaze farm is because the copper bulb uses copper ingots, blaze rod, and redstone dust. I have the copper ingots, I have the redstone dust. I do not have any blaze rods, and I could not find anything for sale in the shopping district. Okay. Let's just come down here, see if there's anything. All right, I will just take these really quick. That was easy. It's a very supportive very supportive server here. I really like it. So I think that is everything that I need. Oh, I need to go to the resource world and get some amethyst shards. But in order to do that, I need to suit up a little bit. So I need to head back to where I left a bunch of my stuff. The resource world is not always a safe world to go to. Let's put these in here. Take one of these empties with us. We'll get that because we're going to need our bow. And where did I leave other stuff? In there? Nope. In here. I like to have my sword first. Fortune waiting in reserve. I'll do my pick there. Bow there. Axe and shovel kind of interchange. Definitely want to take the shield. Definitely want to take rockets and a water bucket. And the flint and steel. And let's take this bed. We might be the only ones in the resource world. We might need to sleep. Whee! Can I make it? All right. Yep, definitely need to sleep. Heading off in the wrong direction. Okay, so I helped dig this first mine shaft tunnel going down, and one thing that was really cool is you get a little ways down. Oh, did they block it off? There was a geode here. There it is. This is what I wanted. I need some amethyst shards. What I gotta do is be careful not to break any of the budding amethyst blocks. I actually need fortune for this. I do not want silk touch for this. I mean, I will probably come back here and silk touch some of these so that I can get some decoration blocks at some point. But for right now, I just want the shards. Oh, whoops. That's okay. That was not a budding one. Sometimes it's not good to have a super efficient pickaxe. The efficiency 5 sometimes comes back to bite me, and I don't want it to. Let's see if I can do this. Ah, no, I can't get under there. Maybe I can find another way to pick those up. I think I got them. Maybe. How many are we up to? Oh, we're up to a perfect stack. I will take it. In fact, let's just put this back right there. No, that's going to be in the way. I'll put it right there. And we'll put this back because I don't want to be carrying some bird poop around. All right, now we can get back to task at hand. Suppose I could have bought some pistons. Oh, I need slime. Totally forgot about that. If I'm going to have sticky pistons, I need to go back to the shopping district. Let's see here. That was down the last direction that I took, I think. Could be wrong. Copper dyes. Oh, I see something that looks like a slime over there. Rocklights, goat horns, tadpoles. Slime balls. Yes. I will take XP. Ooh, zoom up the its head. Oh, doc. Okay, I'm gonna be spending more than I meant to here, but yeah, we'll do that. 1, 2, 3. I can't get Corrales. Smallish beans. Symmetry. Mumbo. You know, Mumbo is the one that really first got me interested in Minecraft. Might have to get one of his heads. Well, I know these are here. I will stick to my list. Stick to my shopping list here. Yep, I did get stuff. So for this double piston extender door, I'm going to need 4 sticky pistons. Let's put the bed back. There we go. Now let's get all this stuff back out here. And we're gonna go with that. And we need some of the redstone dust, I suppose, from here. also going to need some iron ingots for our pistons. But first, copper... Oh, am I missing something? Oh, it's blocks. My mistake. Get 2? I can do 2. Oh, 8, I mean. Excellent. Okay. That works great. Now what? I'm going to need that, and I'm going to need some cobble, which I believe is downstairs in my basement. Yep. We'll take a stack of this. Looks like I need to eat some food. Oh, I know I need 4 of these. We'll just go ahead and make that. I'm going to need some redstone repeaters and comparators. And I don't know what I have in the way of quartz. I think I have some. Not in my treasure chest, though. I believe I have that in a redstone box. Yes. I do have a repeater. Oh, and I already had some sticky pistons. Look at that. And my inventory is getting full. Let's go ahead and make one of these. We need some stone and we need some torches. Some redstone torches. Stone. Do I have some here? I do have some here. Let's deposit the wood back in here. We can start putting some stuff away. Iron back. I don't need the... So we'll just put that there. Don't know if we need the cobblestone right now. We do need that. Don't know if we need that, that, or that. This can go in with my treasures here. No. There's my conduit. We will put this in here. Okay. I need at least one comparator. I need a few repeaters. I seem to have... There we go. So I need at least... trying to do this from memory from the tutorial that I watched. I need one comparator. And I need... I believe 2 repeaters. And then I'm going to need a lectern. I have one of those. No. What does it take to make a lectern? Bookshelves and slabs. I don't know if I have any bookshelves. I think I might have used all of those. Ah, there we go. Let's get some wooden slabs. What I'm also going to need is a book and quill. Which have a feather. I don't know if I have ink. I have leather. I have paper. I wonder if you can use glow ink. Can you use glow ink? Huh? Summer made some comment that she likes something, but I don't know where she is. Might be looking at someone else's build. What was I doing? Book. Well, no, I need ink, don't I? Are there any squids just in that river? Okay, we're gonna have to come up with a project box here. I believe that's it right there. That's gonna be my project box. That. No, we don't need that. We do need that. We do need that. We do need that. We're gonna need some wool. Lots of wool. Which I don't know where it is. I'll have to go to the wool farm. Not gonna need that, but we are gonna need that. That. Let's sleep so the baddies don't come out. And we'll put some stuff away. Let's go ahead and put the slime ball in with the redstone. Put stone back here. And the paper back where it belongs. And let's get a few more rockets. We've been using them pretty quickly. Boy, I did not mean for this stream to be nothing but resource gathering. But it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. There we go. There we go. Now I can make a book and quill. Look at that cute inn. I like it. I'm happy with it. I have a hard time being happy with my builds sometimes. I like this one. There we go. Now what we need to do is we need to number all of these. Just gonna go 1. Oh, I did that wrong. 1, 2. I don't really need to put the numbers on the page, but I gotta make sure that there's 15 pages, I think is what it is. I'm only gonna use page number 5. Holy cow. Whoa. Who just did that? Thank you. That was a nice surprise. I was in my book and I didn't even hear you sneak up on me. All of a sudden there was this shulker box there.
No, you're good. I have a bunch of extras that I don't need right now. So, like, every time I see a wandering trader, I attack.
Oh. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
The only ones I don't have are actual Corrales heads, because right now the ones that are coming up on the wandering traders are his, like, void head.
Oh, interesting.
So it's just a little, like, mini black box.
Oh, interesting.
So I don't know what that one's about.
I did see someone had in one of the shops. Someone had a bunch of heads at one of their shopkeepers, but the Corrales head was all bought up.
Yeah, there's I think there's another one that has some heads, if I'm not mistaken, and I think it's the I think it's Arctic Fox has the ships.
Okay.
that are floating in the sky. I think he has some more.
Okay.
But I'm not for sure. Don't quote me.
Okay. I'll have to check it out. I mean, today was pretty much my first day going to the shopping district, so I was just wandering around lost.
You'll fall in love.
Yeah. Oh, so easy to spend all my diamonds there, I'm sure.
Oh, most definitely on stuff you don't need.
Yeah.
And stuff you do need.
Yeah, I had to definitely just stick to my list today.
Yeah, that's how I've been here lately, and then now I just need 37 redstone blocks.
Okay.
Or not 37. 37 stacks of redstone blocks.
Holy goodness. I take it this is part of a build, then?
A map I'm doing.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Have you seen the new ones that LBB put up?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
The last one, let's hear. I have the explosion, the happy explosion.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Real quick. Come with me.
Okay. Oh, I accidentally went into my book. Oh my goodness.
So, the top one is, or this left one is from the Life series when they did the King storyline.
Okay.
So I think Third Life, if I remember correctly.
King Wren or whatever it was.
Yep, King Wren.
Yeah.
And then you got Lizzie and the Snail, and then Lizzie and Joel, their new baby.
Aww.
And then all 5 at the bottom are current
current teams.
Groups.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so you got the villains and yeah. Oh man.
All by the same artist too, and she's fantastic.
Wow, this is so many levels of artistry too, because you have the artist who's doing the original artwork, but then LBB making these maps. Holy cow.
Yeah. And like she just threw these 5 at the bottom out, I think today.
Wow. They're free?
Yep. Yep.
Yes, please and thank you. The tricky part is going to be like deciding if and where which is getting displayed when.
Right.
With map limitations and stuff, but I'm going to have her run me through a very beginner tutorial on how to do some of this stuff. Like, I understand the concept for like flat artwork, but some of the stuff that she does is just amazing, and I don't understand the whole like color values of blocks and stuff. I mean, I get the basic concept, but I don't know what she's using as her resource.
Schematics and Lightmatica.
Okay.
And she's an excellent teacher on both.
Okay.
So I'm still like in the beginning stages of it, but she's taught me quite a bit with it so far. And this is all like, if you go into the map world and go look at some of the stuff in there, there's a lot of 3D stuff.
Yeah, like the stairs and stuff.
Yeah, so where's it? And I have one, never mind. So like this, and actually here, I've got extras so you can have these 3. But this was my first one. And these are all flat maps.
Okay. Oh, that was not. Where did I go? No. Or I don't know which slot it went into. Did you pick it back up or did? Wait.
No, it's ID 1246.
1246. Oh, there it was. It was like smack in the middle of them. Ah, Skiz. Oh my gosh, this reminds me of like early days of images on the internet.
Right?
the super like pixelated images.
Then I have that one that was 1263.
Okay. Oh, nice.
And then that one. And that one is 1261.
Oh, very nice.
So, but my next one, oh, I just ruined that.
Oh, was that your fortune pick?
Yep. Oh well, I have another one.
Okay.
I am getting ready to start on a 3D build one.
Okay. So more gradients in the shading and stuff.
Yeah.
Have fun with that.
Yeah. But no, I just wanted to give you some spare heads that I had.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, have a good rest of your stream.
Thank you very much.
More things I need to do, plus a IRL stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Adulting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting kind of late for me here, too. I've got about half an hour left on this stream, and then I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, today was day 7 of work days.
Oh.
3 more. 3 more.
How many days you got off after that?
4.
Okay. Well, that's good at least.
Yeah. So that's why I was trying to see if anybody wanted to do Among Us this weekend, because I am off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Yeah. So the way my schedule works is I work 10-hour days Monday through Thursday, and then I'm sort of like on call on Fridays because all the rest of my coworkers, I work remotely, so all the rest of my coworkers are working on Fridays, and sometimes they have to ask me questions. So I'm on call, so I got to stay close. But Fridays are my like big Minecraft days, or like editing or something like that.
Right.
And then Saturdays and Sundays is family time.
Oh yeah, no problem.
My son's home from school and stuff, so yeah.
No problem. So if you get a chance, if not, it's no big deal. We can meet up another time to do it too.
Sure. Sounds good. Well, thank you again. It was good to see you.
You're welcome. You too. Have a good night.
You too. Bye. Well, that was very nice of Summer. And let's take a closer look after we sleep and make... Oh, somebody else slept. Look at this. Ah, BOO. Couple of BOO heads. Cub Fan, Ethos Lab, Pearl. Ooh, in her most recent skin from the Past Life series. And then we've got False Symmetry, XB Crafted, Ren Diggity Dog, Zoomavoid, Wells Knight, Vintage Beef, Tango Tech, R.I.P. Tango and Past Life, Smallish Beans, Joel, new dad there, Skizzlecraft, Hypno, Impulse. Looks a little weird without the mohawk, but we got Pearl's head from Hermitcraft. That's cool. And we've got Cub Fan's head for kind of like more of his mad scientist look. Zombie Cleo, Zedaf, and Zoomavoid's Happy Gast face. I like that one. Let's see here. Let's take the maps that Summer gave us. I don't remember where they ended up. I think that one's one. And that one's one. Let's check. Yep. Okay. We'll put those in there. Yeah, that was one of Summer's as well. So that is the Summer box. And then I'm going to put this in our shulker box so we don't forget it or lose it. And then what to do with the rest of these maps. I'm going to have to come up with a storage place. I think for now the rest of the maps are going to go in with the paper. So thank you again, Summer. That was awesome. I'll rename that shulker. Where'd it go? Can I rename it with all the stuff in there? Summer box. There we go. The Summer box. It's so cool making friends here. All right, so where was I? I've got my project box over here. Oh, yes, I was deep in the middle of doing this. I think that I lost track of some stuff since I got startled out of that. All good. It's all good. Very worth it. I guess I'm probably not going to make as much progress on this as I thought I was tonight, just because of having to do so much shopping that I was not expecting. But, that's page 13. What did I do on the last one? Okay. 13. I can't talk and type at the same time. Let me finish doing this. Okay. That should work. So yeah, not as much progress because of the shopping. As always, drop-ins from any of the other fellow hupsters, they are always welcome. I would much rather interact with people here than just be stuck in my building bubble, because the building will always be there, but the people, maybe not. So thank you. That was an awesome interaction. Okay, I need some wool. I do not have enough wool. Let's go to the wool farm. Yet another farm that I will have to AFK at a little bit later because I keep taking stuff from there. That farm is at the industrial district. Hit that one a little too hard. I'd say of all the farms, this is the one I have visited the most. I am going to need somewhat of a fair amount of wool for this. A stack, at least. So let's just take the one that has the most left. It's going to be buried underground, probably brown. It's just going to be buried underground, so it doesn't matter. It looks pretty. Just going through all of these really quick. Maybe light blue. I think brown had more. Nobody wants brown. I will take brown. Let's take 2 stacks just to be safe. So this is going to be for the calibrated sculk sensor. And I know it sounds like I'm talking about this stuff like I'm an expert, but I really literally just went through a tutorial on how they tutorial on how they work just earlier today. So it is fresh in my mind, but I am by no means an expert. I am just relating what I learned earlier today. But the wool can block out the sound of where the sculk sensor is listening. It has a 16 block radius, but if you surround it with wool in certain areas, you can very much target where you want it to activate. So really quickly, here's what I've got. I have a bunch of trap doors on this wall, and all of these in the second row up open upward, and the ones in the bottom open downward. And then if you want to get into this little tunnel, you got to go and duck there. And I am tired of that. I want something a little bit better. So what I want to do right here is I want to have a, let's see here. I want to have a double piston extender pushing some blocks out. And I'm thinking I'm going to make it wood like this, just so that it matches. Stripped, what is that? Stripped spruce, I believe is what that is. Yes, stripped spruce logs. Ugh, having trouble with my words. It's getting late here. It is 10:30 p.m. and I have been up since about 5:40 a.m. So, yeah. Well, let's say hello to Violet. So, I'm going to bring that project box down here, and we will start working on this secret entrance. The not-so-secret entrance, because y'all are getting to see it. I like to think of it as a secret entrance, though. So we are going to need to put, let's go get those logs too. Spruce. I said spruce, right? Not that box. That box. Spruce log. Hopefully I've got enough. 60 should be enough. I know that I want them to end up, well, let's switch to the axe first of all. Proper tools for the job. I want them to end up right here. Let's see here. I don't have any temporary blocks on me. We'll just do one like this. Oh, that's right. I got to get rid of all of these. So one thing I didn't like about the trapdoors is you can see that this trapdoor takes up a little bit of space of this block, which means that for every place that I had these trapdoors, I had to have empty air up here. And I just didn't like the way that looked in here. So that is also part of the reason behind this decision to make this the way I am doing it. Just come along in here. And then, yes, I realize I am sealing myself in here. For now, we will make these two be the only stripped logs so that I can see what I'm doing. We're going to put... Oh, my music stopped. Which I forgot to mention the music. Pardon the pause here while I get another album going. We're going to go to... Music is... The album is Legend. This is music by Harris Heller. He has his playlist of stream beats by Harris Heller. He provides DMCA free music for streamers. And it's really nice. This is on Spotify that I'm listening to. So like I said, the album is Legend. The one we listened to before was Groovy. So let's see if I can operate from memory and build a double piston extender right here. I'm not going to need my sword right now. Let's do that. You know what I would like to... I would like to grab some smooth stone, which I believe I have right here. I'm gonna have to sleep soon. Again. Okay. So there. No, that's not right. I'm already messing up. Hopefully I don't encroach on anybody else's build area. Okay. This is where it gets interesting. So when I was practicing this before, I was doing it in a super flat world, and I had all kinds of room to move around. And not so much in this one. How are we doing on the daytime? Oh, it is. It is time to make things safe again. All right. Now we're back in business. I had to adjust my microphone again. Okay, so the one that I tried, I made everything at the same level. What I am thinking about doing is I would like to make it so that you have to be standing right here for it to open, which means that the sculk sensor needs to be directly below there. So it is going to be a little bit interesting to do this. What I am going to do is I'm going to make it so that, let's see here, we are going to need another block right here. So I'm going to chop these guys out. And that is going to need redstone dust. We're going to need a repeater or two. I recall the repeater order. It's 1, 2, and then that's 2 and 4. 1 here. And then, let's see here. I believe there needs to be more dust there. Dig this out. And this is where things get interesting with the copper bulb. I think I need a second comparator, honestly. So let's go make that really quick. Get out the redstone box. I need that. We're gonna need, where'd I put the cobble? We're gonna need some cobble, and we're gonna need more redstone torches, which have sticks somewhere. Let's do 3 of these, and then we'll do another comparator. Oh, that's right, I didn't use cobble. All right. So we've got a comparator. Let's snag a copper bulb while we're at it. And once we've done that, we can check the timing on everything. My brain isn't braining. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? I can put the copper bulb here. No. Is that my silk pick? All right. I don't know if you need silk pick for copper bulb, but I'm not going to risk it. We're going to do comparator. No, we can't have it going into the side. That's right. We're going to have to dig this out a little bit more. Okay, we need, maybe we can do this as a copper bulb, but I don't think so. I think we do need the comparator, but we'll try this first. Let's make a, do you have anything? Yeah, let's make a button really quick. That worked. Okay. So that means that I can have whatever I need to feeding power up to this copper bulb right here. And it should be fine. I could even put the copper bulb closer. I think I'm going to do that. I don't know why that didn't work. Because I don't know much about redstone. It wasn't the copper bulb that was feeding it, it was the button that was doing it. Okay. Well, notice something interesting about the way the copper bulb works. When I push the button, it turns it off, and the button pops out, and it stays off. Push the button, it turns on, the button pops back out, and it stays on. Pretty cool. Okay. So what I need is a comparator and the copper bulb. So we're going to just go like this. Now let's try this. There we go. That's what I wanted. However, interesting. I built it too far forward still. So we do have to move things a little bit. You know, they say not to do redstone on stream live in front of an audience, but I don't know anything about redstone to begin with, so I'm not trying to look like an expert at this. I'm just trying to eventually get it to work like I want it to. So I am okay with doing it live. It's a learning experience. Now, I think we can leave this copper bulb here. I do want to bring it as far forward as I can. In fact, I could possibly... No, I can't bring it any further forward. Well, maybe I could. I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm going to have to run a line from the calibrated sensor all the way up to here. And let's open this up a little bit. All right, let's try that. Close. Open. Awesome. I like that. Now we're going to have wall here, so you're not going to be able to see it. So I could, in a way, nah, it's fine where it is. So I got to be able to run a signal into there behind the wall that I have, which the wall is going to be more of this wood. Means now I need to go, I have a 16 block range on this calibrated sculk sensor, which means that I need it to be able to hear me when I am right here. So I need to go down by 15. I have no idea what's under me. So we're going to play this safe. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9. Man, I really hope a creeper doesn't fall on me. 10. I should have brought the wool with me. Okay, here's something interesting. If you fly straight up into something, you don't take damage. Learned that one recently too. What did I say I was at? 10? Let's see here. I'm at 63. 53, yeah, that's 10. I didn't get the sculk sensor. That, want that, I want that, I want that. We're gonna need more redstone dust. It never goes as quickly as I think it will. Probably gonna need another repeater. Oh shoot, let's just take it all. What is the recipe for this? Stone and a couple of torches. I know how to make torches. Okay. Repeater. Yeah. We'll need a couple of those. Okay. All right, 63. Going down to 53, that's 10. 11. 12. 13, 14, 15. All right, now this is where I want the sensor to be, and I want it to be sensing from this direction. So let's just open this up a little bit. Let's put a torch in here to keep things lit up. And we're going to lay down a lectern. Put the book on it. And we are going to turn to page 5. So what that gives is a signal strength of 5, which means that when you use the comparator and you put that into the, not that, sculk sensor. Oh, the book isn't on there. Okay. Now, you can see that I can jump around, I can walk around, I can dig, pick things up, nothing. But if I swap out some armor, it senses that. Now, the other thing that I want to do is I want to make sure that it doesn't sense anything except for what is directly above. So the reason I dug it out on both sides, and I need to dig it out here going up. Well, I do need to dig it out here. I want it to sense over there a little bit too. So I don't want to completely block it off from this side. But over here, I don't want it going past here. which means I actually need to dig out this way. We're going to do our best to mostly surround this by wool. So it's a good thing I brought 2 stacks. We're going to go fill that in. Things lit up. Do I need it in the corners or just there? I think that's okay, like that. All right, which means that I can now put wool here, wool here. Well, maybe not right there. I'll have to work my way up. Okay, so I don't want wool to be on top. If I were to cover this, it would really mask all sound. I hope I got this at the right depth. So let's see here. If I am standing right here over it, I should still be able to set it off. But if I'm over here on top of the wool, it's not setting it off. So that is definitely what I want. And yes, we'll keep the torch there. So we'll go to wool under there, and we'll change this to like 1 block. We will have that be something more decorative. Ooh, it's nighttime. I'm gonna go sleep. All right. Now, I believe if I put something like this here, I should be able to stand right here. Calibrated sensor. I should be able to stand on this block, have nothing happen. Stand on this one, and it should do it. However, I can't check that because I forgot that I need to send a signal up because I'm stupid sometimes. Let's see here. Okay, that set it off. That set it off. So now, I almost jumped down there. I need stuff. Redstone, yeah. Yes. Peter. And blocks. Okay. Maybe I should have the flip-flop down here. That might actually be better. Okay. Time to float down. Okay, this is where have it work. So let's see here. I do this. Okay. What if this is where I'm just trying to figure things out as I go. Okay, that works. That works. Awesome. Okay. So now if I take this and I make a signal, I'm out of here into this block and there. Now what happens? No, it needs to be a comparator there, maybe. This is where you start to see that I don't understand redstone. Okay, so I have my flip-flop. I think I need a comparator. Means I need to go make another one. That didn't work. Oh, that hurt a little bit. Grab that. Let's just set down a crafting table right here. There we go. I think this is what I need. This is going to read the signal from the copper bulb. Put it into this block here. Does that mean I can put redstone on top? Or do I need it to be a redstone torch? Don't know. Hey, that works. Okay. Now, let's take a look at where we are. 25 and negative 123. -25, negative 123. That's where we were. We need to go over by 2 or 3, something like that. In fact, let's just like this. And put a torch in there so nothing spawns. And then let's head back up. There's a lot of back and forth for this. Okay. We're just going to try and dig down to that level we were at. I believe it was 49. There we go. So we're going to turn this on so that we can make sure we know what we're doing. Yeah, right. Know what we're doing. Probably going to need a repeater to strengthen the signal at some point, which might be fine that we've got it at 3 wide here, but let's go. This will. I need headroom. Is this the way I send the signal up? I think I've fucked it off somehow. I need slabs, don't I? Send a signal upward. Time for another crafting table. Might just leave that one there. Running out of space. I want to eat without using a rocket. There we go. Slabs. I think for this first one, we can actually use a solid one. It's when we got to double back on ourselves. Let's see here. Like that? Maybe? Yeah. Let's double back Let's see here. Where do I want to do this? We are running out of room. We are definitely going to need to use a repeater here real soon. Let's see what we can get away with. I never said it was going to be elegant redstone. We're going for... Hey, look at that, it works. Redstone. I'm actually surprised it's lasting this long. I would have used up the signal by now. This would be a good place to strengthen that signal, though. So how do I want to do this? Let's go there. We will put the redstone there. We'll put another one here. And that is where we will put a repeater. There. Means we gotta dig out this. Then a block. Put in that. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Yes, if I do this, I'm not gonna be able to jump. Come on. Let's put another torch. It's getting cramped. Let's go over, straight over it, and then we'll just start leapfrogging by twos? Maybe? Let's see here. I'm gonna do this. I need to... Okay. You're going away. There we go. Thank you. I don't need a button. Okay. There. Now I can reach. Let's bring you down. You can just despawn there. I don't care. There. Oh, baby. I think this is it. Moment of truth. Yeah. Okay, so let's get this thing back in place. So now, maybe, if I'm standing here on this block, it shouldn't work. Or if I'm here, or here, here, or here. Oop. Okay, but if I stand on this block, it worked. All right. So now we can, well, let's do this. Now we can fill in this portion and disguise it. And we can also put in a little bit of, let's put in another torch. Let's put in some blocks, which maybe those should be wood too. And we'll figure out the rest later. But, oh, I love it. Now I just gotta take care of this stuff. And this can be filled in. Where'd my spruce go? There we go. You don't belong. I love it. I do have one thing that's going to bug me here, even though it's not showing. This guy. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it when a plan comes together. So, now I can come flying in. Stand right here. Make sure nobody's looking. Change out my wings. I can also, I should be able to, if I did this right, stand here, and the door closes again. I can do my secret stuff, my secret squirrel stuff here. I can come back out. Perfect. Oh, that is amazing. I love it. I can't stop talking about how much I love that. I have never been able to take something that I learned from a tutorial and apply it in a creative way that I wanted it to work. But it worked. Okay, redstone, redstone, redstone. Spruce. Okay, that is the random project box. Which is just gonna... I don't want it to go here. Random project box. Okay, well, I haven't been able to get all the stuff done that I wanted to. I wanted to build a deck out there and work on the interior, but it turns out that working on redstone is a lot more time consuming than I thought it would be, especially when I still hadn't gathered my resources beforehand. So, yeah, that ended up being what we had to spend the entirety of our stream on, is working on this secret door. But in the end, it was a very successful endeavor. Very happy with that. I wonder if that works with your hat. It reminds me of Impulse's door in Hermitcraft. Yeah. All right, well, Summer said she's going to be here in just a minute. She's wrapping up some mining, and we'll be able to show off our secret squirrel door. Meantime, I think I'm going to put up some more walls. I think I'm going to end up sealing off this side like I did here. I want to make it so the only entrance into this place, which right now I'm calling this the farrier's workshop. Farrier is someone who would put horseshoes on a horse. They would be very useful here at a stable. This is the farrier's workshop. He's gonna have it sealed off. Maybe I'll only seal off this portion right now. So it looks like I was using 7 wall blocks there. Let's see. I don't like the tough. There we go.
Dude.
Oh, jeez.
I'm good at that in real life and on game. I love it.
Oh, I literally lifted off from my seat. I'm glad I don't have a camera on me right now.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh.
What's up? What door are we looking at?
Okay, come down here. It's my secret squirrel door. So, I was playing around with the idea of what Impulse had going on Hermitcraft. So if I stand anywhere around in here, nothing happens. I'm swapping out my chest plate and my elytra. But if I stand right here and I do it,
nice.
And then once I'm in here, I can do it again to close it off. And yeah, so you have to be standing on that spot for it to work.
Oh, in that corner, or this little corner right here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Even if you're right here or if you're up on one of these hay bales.
Haha. Nice. And then we can come in and find all the secrets in here.
Yeah. Which is really just going to be like my messy chest monster that's going to grow in here. But
yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But
I gotta keep it hidden from the rest of the build.
Mine's in my upstairs, and it's driving me nuts, and I wish I could find a better place to put it right now, but I just don't know yet.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way, how do I sound?
Oh, you sound fine. Yeah, you sound good.
Because I ended up buying a new mic last night.
Oh, nice.
So
nice. I mean, I'm not completely sure what it sounded like before for you, but
oh, it was horrible.
Okay.
It was horrible.
It sounds good.
It was cutting out super bad.
Okay, yeah, there's no cutting out. I would say maybe there's a slight buzziness, but that might be something.
Probably my air conditioner.
Okay, well, it's not buzzing all the time. It's just when you're talking, but it might be that it cuts it out automatically when you're not talking. So I'm not sure. It almost sounds like almost if you had your mouth pressed up against the microphone, kind of that kind of buzziness, like almost too close. But you don't sound overly loud. It just sounds like there is something going on in the mic with that. But I also have horrible hearing in real life, so take that with a grain of salt.
Well, I just put noise suppression on, so maybe that'll help too.
Okay. Yeah, and it might be that
I don't know.
It might be that in your controls, there might be a way for you to mess with some of the levels and stuff, and it might.
Yeah, I've got it's just a cheap Walmart on brand.
Yeah.
So I can't complain. It was $30.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So, yeah, because my $150 headset decided that it just wants to be speakers or earphones.
Oh no! And it was the kind that had like a boom mic on it and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Kind of picked up at Best Buy too.
Yeah, those are always nice until they're not. That was a problem that I had with the boom mic style headset one time. Is just the mic ended up giving out, and I didn't use it enough to really make it worth buying a headset with a microphone at the time.
Yeah. Good old Geek Squad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've got... What do I have? I have a Blue Yeti right now, is what I'm using. So that was a Christmas gift. So
yeah, this thing's just kind of like I don't know. Okay, I have an iPhone 16.
Okay.
So it's about the same height as an iPhone.
Okay. So I have a question. I have a question. Do you have it sitting in a tissue box on your desk?
No, I do not. It actually has a stand. It came with the stand.
Okay.
And I can take that off and attach it to a boom arm if I wanted to, but I don't have enough room for that. And
yeah,
I'm not gonna stream right now. I've never done that before, so.
Oh, this is such new territory for me. I mean, it was one of those things.
I want to get used to being on a server and all that before I do that. I have horrible stage fright.
Oh, okay.
I know you're streaming, but it doesn't bother me.
Okay, yeah, because we're just talking. Yeah.
Yeah. But if it's like I'm doing it to everybody else, like I can't. When I was in school, I used to have to do the book reports, and I absolutely hated it. And nope. Well, I couldn't get up in front of class.
I think what's helped is that since I'm so new to this, like I have almost zero audience, especially the first several streams. So knowing that nobody was watching, the only weird thing was I'm just talking to nobody. Right. So it was kind of more of like this running stream of consciousness is what it was. But that started to get me more comfortable with talking. And then now, like, even like when you come up and you say you're watching my stream, I'm always surprised because I'm so used to nobody watching. And so it's like, oh, really?
Oh, no,
somebody's watching.
No, you're good. So I watch LBB, Skyreal, Elwin, Israel.
Okay.
Erok when he's on actual Skizzlecraft, because I'm not much into a whole lot of other games.
Right.
Like I like what the hermits play. So I like to do different ones.
Yeah.
And try out. Like I was trying Peak earlier, but I just no.
Yeah. I have such limited time to do gaming that I mean Minecraft is the only one that I really want to put any time into. It's not that I'm opposed to it. If like a group of people were to say, hey, let's go try something, then I might. Kind of like the what's the one that you were talking about for this weekend?
Among Us.
Among Us, yeah. I've never played that. I've watched videos on it, but it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, people want to do that, and I know the people, then I would try it, but that's not one that I'll just go out and try on my own.
But. Yeah, I don't think, or I've always, like, a matter of fact, I've got, like, an old, from 3 years ago, Among Us Tango Friday Night Stabby is back. Pulled up on my YouTube right now.
Oh,
so,
man.
Yeah, And I even, when Skizz was streaming today, I even threw some bits out, even told him, I said, we need Among Us stream again because I missed that. Even told that to Mr. Joker the other day when he only had like 20 on his stream. Mm-hmm. I'm like, dude, we need that back. And he's like, yeah, I've tried. Everybody's so busy, but I would absolutely love to have it back. So maybe we'll get there.
Yeah. Yeah, back in my college days, I was really big into Halo, so that was what I did mostly before, and then my Xbox did the whole Red Ring of Death a couple of times, and I was like, well, I guess I'm not a console gamer anymore, so I couldn't keep spending money on new Xboxes. Yeah. No, I like Minecraft. I like how it is what you make it.
Yeah. That's how I've been with that, and like anything else I've done Sims 4 I'm huge into.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've been on it, but and then for my Xbox, I probably haven't had my Xbox on since last year when my son was here for the summer, but when we do have it on, we play I play Fable.
Okay.
And Then we also have all the Forza racing games.
Yeah. My last Red Ring of Death that happened, I can't remember which Assassin's Creed game it was, but I was literally, it was the one where you're in Italy, and I was sprinting across the roofs heading towards the final boss fight, and everything just crashed on me.
Oh, I would have been so mad.
I couldn't tell if I was more mad or just sad. Yeah. Oh well. I'll never know how that game ended.
Two or Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Are the main games in the series set in Italy.
Okay.
So.
It was probably number 2.
Yeah,
it was a while ago.
I've also tried to get into Skyrim. Couldn't do that. Now, when I was in high school, I played World of Warcraft a lot.
Okay. I played World of Warcraft. No, sorry, not World of Warcraft. I played Warcraft 3 one time. A friend of mine was really into it, talked me into buying the game, and I didn't realize that when he said he wanted to play with me, he meant play against me, and he was really good at it. And we got about 20 minutes into it, and he said, "Okay, are you ready?" And I said, "For what?" And he goes, "I'm coming to attack." And he completely obliterated me. And I said, "I hate this game. I'm never playing it again, especially not with you." And he was like, "I'm sorry, I should have played on your side." And I was like, "Yeah, you should have. I was still learning. Now I don't like it."
I used to play Resident Evil 5. I think it was Resident Evil 5. No, Resident Evil 4 with my cousin, with Kristen Sheva on that one. And then she had a PlayStation game that she loved, but she hated at the same time because it was Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
And she is petrified of spiders. And it had these big, like, I'm not joking, like maybe you take 4 blocks tall and about 4 blocks wide spiders in this thing, and every time they'd come on the screen, she knew they'd be there too. She'd just scream bloody murder.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have a friend who she's also like that, just absolutely petrified. Like, I didn't realize how scared, so I was like horsing around with her one time, like when we were sitting and watching a movie. So I just kind of like moved my hand across the couch like it was a spider, and she about vaulted off the couch. She's like, "You can't do that around me." Like,
see, spiders don't bother me. It's the snakes that bother me.
Yeah, spiders are okay when they're in the garden. If they're in the house, I don't like them. Too many legs.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think I need to head off to real bed.
Yeah. You gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, at like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. So.
Are you Eastern?
What was that?
Are you Eastern time?
Yeah.
No, yes. You're only an hour ahead of me, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it works out. Oh, go ahead.
I actually don't have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
Oh, that's good. That's good. No, my employer is actually on the West Coast, so it actually works out. I get up early enough to where I have a few hours to do.
Oh, work. That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, to do work without getting bugged by stuff, and then I'm available for most of their day. Because they start work pretty early too, but I'm still 3 hours ahead of them.
Oh yeah. My son lives out there with his mom.
Okay.
He's a West Coaster.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you around.
Alrighty. Have a good night.
You too. Thanks for dropping by again.
No problem.
All right. I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, that was a nice way to end that stream. Got to show off the door just a little bit and have, again, a nice little conversation with Summer. And yeah, I thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you all on the next one. I'm just going to stop saying that we're going to finish this build in the next one because I don't even know anymore. I will be doing my best to finish it soon, and maybe in the next stream we will take a break from this perhaps, and I'll just go show you my little plot of desert land out in the far northwestern reaches of the world so that you can see where I'm going to be building my main base. You all have a good night. I will see you in the next one. I hope you all have a good evening or a good morning or whatever time of day it is. I will see you later.